Hi there everyone, welcome back again to another video of Negitech. And in this video, I'm gonna talk with you about some of the best laptop that you can buy under rupees 50,000. And if 50,000 is not your budget, you want something decent at rupees 30,000, then do check out the another video that I have already added in the description of this video. Okay, so now let's talk about this budget, 50,000 rupees. So I would say 50,000 rupees is a decent budget if you are looking for a decent productivity workhorse. And what you may not able to get in this budget is a decent gaming laptop. So if you want a gaming laptop, you may slightly need to increase your budget to 60,000. But again, not to worry guys, we have covered around 10 plus laptop that cater different requirements. For example, productivity, gaming, or maybe you want to have a decent video editing laptop, or you want portability. We got it covered. So let's now jump into the list of some of the best laptop that you can buy at rupees around 50,000. Okay, so now here you can see we are in our computer screen, and let me open internet browser and let's open INDSTOR. So INDSTOR is a platform where you will see curated list of handpicked item based on your need. So all these items you see here is from Amazon. So let's say if you want to see our last video, you might have seen we have discussed about all these best laptop under 30,000. And when you click here on view on Amazon, you will be redirected back to Amazon. So the value that you're gonna get here is, first of all, you're gonna see all these some of the best manually handpicked item available on Amazon. And secondly, if you click here on Google login and log in with your account, you can go in these categories and then can create your own wish list. All you need to do is you need to click here on this wish list, and that's how you can create your own custom list. So here you can see I have added following items in my wish list such that I can review them later. Not only that, you can click here on view and can provide your own custom rating and review for the product such that you can also help others out. So all you need to do is you need to rate the product, leave comment, and then click on submit rating. Now coming back to some of the best laptop that one can buy under rupees 50,000. Here if I scroll down, I should be able to find that here. Okay. And again, not to worry guys, I'm gonna also provide you this direct link in the description of this video so that you can reach to this page. Okay, so now let's talk about all these machines. And as I said, not all the machine going to fit everybody's requirement. So I'm going to talk about why this machine is best and for what purpose. Okay, so let me now click here on our first machine, which is from MSI. So this is MSI Modern 14, and as the name suggests, this is 14-inch laptop. And I would say this laptop is excellent if somebody want productivity and portability, because first of all, the screen size is 14. That makes this machine a little bit compact. And then if you see the size of this machine, it is quite small. Another thing that works in favor of this machine is this 13th generation U series processor. As you know, U series are ultra low voltage processor, which means that you're gonna get excellent battery backup out of this machine. Not only that, this machine also comes with a decent 16GB of RAM and fast 512GB of storage. So if you are looking for a laptop that is compact, portable, and comes with a decent battery backup, you may consider this machine. This also comes with inbuilt Windows 11. And if we talk about the I/O here, so you can see it comes with micro card reader, which in a way I am slightly disappointed if they could have provided the full version of card reader, because you might not be using micro SD card always. Let's say you have a camera, then the card size will be different. But still nowadays, I have seen the companies have started removing this port. But still, I appreciate they have added this port here. Then it also have got USB 2 Type A port, one HDMI, and then these are super fast port. One is USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type A, that is around 10 Gbps of speed. And then we also have got USB Type C Gen 2 Type C port, that not only you can use for data transfer, but let's say you have USB Type-C charger, you can charge your laptop with this port as well. Then here you can see the combo headphone jack, and then this small hole, if you can see, is for battery reset. And then the last thing that I didn't spoke about is this DC charging port. So in a summary, I would say if you are looking for a decent machine that is good for running productivity and office software, then you can for sure consider this machine. Now let's talk about our next machine, which is from HP, and let me again open it, and probably I can click here on view on Amazon. Now this machine, I would say, is one of the best machine that you can buy. Let's say if you are a gamer. Although I would recommend if you can stretch your budget up to 60,000, there are plenty of gaming laptop, or I would say the gaming laptop category start from there. But let's say you can't stretch your budget up to 60,000, then this is one of the best gaming laptop that you can consider buying. This comes with Ryzen 5 5600H processor, which I would say is quite decent, despite now the 9000 series is also in the picture, but these processors now become more efficient, and we generally do not see there is too much of difference in 8000 series and 9000 series. So still 7000 series is kind of very good in terms of performance, and so 5000 as well. So still I can recommend 5600H at this price point. And then in terms of GPU, here you can see it comes with AMD Radeon RX 6500 graphics. The only con I see in this machine is it only comes with only 8GB of DDR4 RAM, which obviously we can expand later on. Another con I see in this HP machine is it comes with normal 60Hz panel. So that means if let's say in any game your GPU and CPU can push more than 60 frames per second, but it will be constrained by your display as the display have only 60 Hz of refresh rate. And then if I talk about other specification of this machine, it comes with a built-in Windows 11. And then here, as we know, this is gaming machine. Here we can see the GPU spec as well. Now here, as I was mentioning before, it only comes with 8GB of RAM that you can expand up to 16GB. And then again, I would say the clock speed of RAM is not too high as of 2025, but still I would say 3200 RAM are quite mature, and you can see the RAM with a very low latency. So that kind of compensates that high frequency. Other good thing work in favor of this machine is it comes with 512GB of PCIe fast SSD, and then audio by Bang & Olufsen. Other good thing include anti-glare IPS panel, which is flicker free, 250 nits of display brightness. I would say it is quite normal at this price point. And when we talk about I/O, here we can see it comes with following I/O. And one good thing I wanted to mention here, it comes with HDMI 2.1, which means that using this HDMI port, you can connect to even 4K gaming monitor to play games. Then we can also see comparison of this AMD Radeon 6500M with other processors. So I would say in terms of performance here, we can see it is kind of equivalent to RTX 2050 GPU. And then you can also see some of FPS rating in popular title. So if you are looking for a gaming machine under 50,000, then you can consider this machine. Now let's come back to our list. The next machine here is from Lenovo, and I would say if you are looking for a productivity machine where you want your laptop to be slim and trim, but at the same time you are not bothered about battery backup too much, then you may for sure consider this machine. And the reason why I am saying that you don't bother about battery backup, because this machine comes with Core i7, and we are aware of when we're going to use a performing laptop, then we may not consider a very good battery backup. Although I would say this Core i7 is U series, which really make this processor not too battery hungry like H series processor or gaming processor, but at the same time it's going to perform excellent in any productivity app. And then we can see other spec which is quite typical at this price point, which is Full HD display, 16GB of RAM, 512GB of fast SSD, And then again, Windows 11 Home comes pre-installed. If I talk about the weight, it is slightly heavier than the 14-inch model. That one was 1.4 kg, this one is 1.7 kg. And in terms of I/O, here also you can see it comes with some of the best spec I/O comes at this price point. And since this is not gaming laptop, so here the HDMI version we can see is 1.4B only, which is good for projecting non-gaming laptop, or even let's say you want to project it in, let's say, office TV or projector. And since this is Core i7, you're not going to feel any sluggishness in any productivity application. So if you are looking for not so much portable productivity machine, that most of the time you're gonna use it while charging on in your desk, then you can for sure go for this machine. Now let's go back to our main list and let's talk about next machine here, which is from MSI. So this machine I would say is a gaming machine. If you do not want to go for AMD and want something in Intel, then you can consider this one. So this machine comes with NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2050, and when we talk about the processor, it comes with H variant of 13th generation Core i5, which will make sure that you're gonna get a decent performance out there when, let's say, you are playing game. This machine also can be used for content creation purpose, for example with Premiere Pro for video editing. And since this machine is more focused toward performance, so we may not able to expect too much of battery backup. When we talk about the display of this machine, we can clearly see that it is a very good display for gaming, as it comes with 144Hz of refresh rate that make this laptop display better than the previous 60Hz panel of HP machine. And then since this laptop is gaming, we can see here MSI did some optimization in its thermal to make it cooler. Now let's jump into our another machine, which is from ASUS, and let me open that. So this machine is for those users who want a very big display, as this machine comes with a 16-inch of display and a very decent processor, although this is 12th generation, but it is H-type processor, which means that in terms of performance you do not need to worry about. And since this does not comes with any GPU, which means that it is good for those users who want to run productivity apps like Microsoft Office and do not want your laptop to slow down. And the cherry on the cake here is you can see it also comes with Microsoft Office 2021 pre-installed. So that's a great thing, because generally when we install it from outside, either a lot of time people install non-genuine version, or the genuine version going to cost you around 7,000 to 8,000. So in a way, this Office version will always get connected to your Microsoft account. No matter how many times you are formatting it, it's going to remain with this laptop forever. So if you are looking for a decent performance laptop with bigger display, then for sure you can go for this machine. In terms of con, I would say you cannot expect a very decent battery backup out of it, and at 16-inch screen size, you may not consider this laptop as super convenient to carry around. And then there are certain specific features that I also would like to point out that ASUS provide. For example, if I see here, they might have written somewhere, First of all, this resolution is slightly higher than Full HD, and then comes with the aspect ratio of 16:9. This means that you're gonna get slightly more display. And then we can also see the bezels are also minimal, and it also certified with this TUV Rhineland, which is for the quality of display. So you're gonna get a very good display at this price point. Not only that, here if I talk about more capability, it can lay flat hinge for easy sharing, and then here we can see it also supports fast charging. And ASUS laptop also comes with backlit, and I guess there are some more capability. This is again general IO that you're gonna expect from this machine. From IO side, you can also utilize this Type-C port for normal charging. That's a great thing. And again, it is also certified for durability. Then there is a sound optimization. And I also like this particular thing, which is, it also comes with kind of coating that kills a virus and bacteria that sits in our system. So that's also, I would say, a nice touch and here you can see the software that comes pre-installed with this machine. And then here the last thing you can see ASUS commitment for sustainability. So in the end, I would say if you want all-around laptop that have got very big display and perform quite decent in all productivity apps, then for sure you can consider this machine. Now let's talk about next machine here, which is again from MSI, and this machine and this machine, it's same I would say in terms of form factor, but here you're gonna get Intel 13th generation processor, but this particular one comes with Intel 12th generation of processor, but here you're gonna get i7-1255U, which is same processor that is also being used in this Lenovo V15. But then, we also can feel confused why I should buy, let's say, MSI or Lenovo. So again, I'm gonna give you one very important factor that will help you to decide which machine you want to go. So this machine comes with 15.6 inch of display. That makes it slightly less portable compared to this MSI Modern 14 that comes with 14 inch of display size. Okay, so I would say this is, sometime one of the biggest deciding factor between this MSI laptop and that Lenovo laptop. Apart from that, other thing you're gonna see same as we discussed in our previous MSI machine. So this machine would be nice for those users who want better performance. So again, now I'm gonna compare this 14-inch laptop with this 13th generation 14-inch laptop. So both these laptops in terms of chassis are exactly same. The weight also will be exactly same here, you can see. The only difference here you will see the right hand machine, which comes with Core i7, going to have slightly better performance compared to the left hand side machine. Okay, although this one is 13th generation, that one is 12th generation, but still I would say in terms of performance, this 12th generation machine going to outperform this 13th generation machine. And when the performance is high, then for sure I would say the battery backup of the right hand side machine going to be slightly lower compared to this left hand side machine. So I would say it is totally up to you whether you want a laptop with slightly better performance and slightly lower battery, or you want a new generation processor which is more power efficient but would be slightly slow compared to i7 of 12th generation. But at the same time, I'm gonna say the battery backup will be better than 12th generation Core i7 model. So I would say it is totally up to you. So you need to see whether you want performance or you want efficiency. And at the same time here we can also do not ignore the price difference here. So this 12th generation i7 model that is slightly better in terms of performance going to cost you around 4,500 to 5,000 rupees less than 13th generation model. Now let's go back to our list. Now let's talk about next machine here. This machine is again from MSI. This comes with one of the latest processor, which is Ultra 5 125H, and that is why here we can see the price also goes slightly higher. So if you want some of the latest hardware that you can buy at this price point for a decent productivity machine, then you can go for this machine. This machine comes with standard 15.6 inch display. Other standout features include it also comes with Windows 11 Home and Office installed. And since this is one of the latest processor, it for sure comes with dedicated NPU for AI related tasks. So if you want a machine that does not feel outdated in 2 or 3 years, then you can consider this machine. Now let's talk about next machine here, which is again from Lenovo. So here again you're gonna see this Core i7 12th generation processor, and then again a very typical spec. And let's talk about the USP of this machine. Again, it comes with Windows 11 Home as well as Microsoft Home and Student 2021 comes pre-installed. So that's a great thing, I would say, if you want to buy a productivity laptop that I would say is all-rounder in terms of battery as well as performance. Now let's talk about the next machine here, which is again from ASUS. This machine also comes with 12th generation Core i5 and is for those who are looking for productivity laptop. With this machine also you're gonna get a Windows 11 and Office Home pre-installed. Again, this machine is for those users who want a big display because it comes with 16-inch of display, and the good thing about this machine is that it also comes with fingerprint scanner such that you do not need to enter your password again and again. Now coming back here, the next laptop here is from Dell, and I would say comes with one of the weakest processor out there. But let's say if you want a dedicated machine that is designed and developed for small businesses, then you can go for this machine. And the good thing about this machine also is that it comes with Windows 11 and Office 2021 pre-installed. And I'm not going to repeat the same typical specs because all these laptops comes with similar kind of spec, and I made sure that I am not selecting any laptop that comes with spec less than this one. So if there is something that is highlighting, I'm going to mention that. Okay, now the next machine here is from Lenovo. Again, I would say this machine is decently spec, and I don't know what they are trying to portray because they have mentioned gaming pass laptop, and this laptop does not comes with any dedicated GPU. So I don't think so that you may able to play a very heavy game in it, but still it comes with 3 months of Windows Game Pass. The highlighting factor of this machine is that first of all, this machine comes with high performance processor, comes with portability as it is only 14-inch, and then also comes with latest Microsoft Office Home 2024 pre-installed. So if you want a machine that is portable, you do not want to buy MSI, you want something from Lenovo that is of 14-inch, then you can for sure check out this machine. Now let's go back here, and this time you're gonna see laptop from Acer. So this Acer Aspire Lite comes with 13th generation processor. Again, I would say it is U-type, so you may not expect too much of performance from this machine, but I would say single core performance would be great, and then in terms of productivity, it would be great. And then Acer makes some of the most reliable machine. Also, you will see the looks and feel of this machine is excellent. And in a nutshell here, we can see all the spec of this machine. So if you want something for office productivity and should look premium and thin, then you can consider this machine. Now let's talk about the next laptop here, which is again another laptop from Acer. So let's check what's special with this machine. So I would say this machine is almost same as this one. The main difference here I see is this machine comes with Microsoft Office pre-installed, and this machine doesn't. So if you're not going to use Microsoft Office, then you can save some bucks here, but still I'm gonna recommend this machine because you're not going to get Microsoft Office genuine license in rupees 1 or 2000. Okay, now let's go back here and let's see our second last machine, which is from Lenovo. So again, I would say the processor here is decent enough, and the remaining spec here we can say is typical one, and we might have seen another similar laptop. So what is difference between this laptop, this Lenovo one, and this one is that this one comes with 15.6-inch display, this one comes with 14-inch display. So if you want portability, you can go with this one. If you do not want portability, slightly larger screen size, then you can go with this machine. And then this machine also comes with Office 2024 pre-installed, which is almost similar to that 14-inch version. Now let's talk about the last machine here, which is again from Lenovo, and probably I think I have added it twice. So this is the same machine I guess we already have spoken to, but still sometime I add two link of same machine because you may see one machine going out of spec and then you can check out another link where you may still find that machine. So that's all guys from my side in this video. I hope that you find this video helpful and informational. If so, then please make sure you subscribe to Negitech as we keep on bringing videos like this in this channel. And if you have got any questions or comments, then please feel free to put them in comment down below, and I will catch you soon with one such another video. Till then, you take care and bye bye.